First here for Canyon. A little bit of extra duration it was. So, see whether he can steal this away. He can't.
The base values to about 25 minutes into the game with this build.
And you know that he wants to be building that Archangel, stacking it up as quickly as possible. Not going for the Luden's option this time. A little bit more scaling available here for Nuclear, and wants to stay in that lane a little bit more as there's the ult combo once again. This time, there's no way out. Morgana, that flash was so close to being off cooldown.
Yeah, Morgana had already roamed, and like you say, the timing was finite but on point. But Ruler
is in so much trouble. Canyon, can he get in there? Yes, he can. We got a huge knock up on a Peanut as well. Good stopwatch to deny the Justice Punch, but still gets taunted. So much damage here as Canyon is just on an absolute tear. All the shields coming in. Fly even has to get himself the hell out of there because the teleport from Noguri comes in to save his life, and the Kha'Zix is well and truly unlocked.
We look away after first blood and disaster strikes Gen G. We're going to have a replay to understand how that map position came to be. But Canyon, just so easy to first. Tarzan gave him a lesson in that grand final, which is acceptable. This is the 17-year-old solo queue prodigy. When he's good, he can be really good, and he's feeling for.
Yeah, he's trying once again. We've got the hero's entrance to come down. Life just gets killed by it alone, as now Showmaker may have overextended a little bit, but Ruler's auto attacks aren't what we're fearing right now. We're waiting for cooldowns. Good flash to get out of the decimating smash, but Peanut nails the ultimate. Now Hoyt needing to run away. Cannon barrage to deter.
To execute during that pause was saying, how do they simulate this? We couldn't have seen the really smart moves into Rift Tower, getting the mid lane turret down. Sion usually, okay, I'll max that ability first, I'll evolve that ability first. Leap second is pretty damn common. Here's the Sejuani.
Yep, that is going to be once again the Snake Lady being aggressed onto, but now able to turn around. They don't have the damage to get rid of Nuclear. And now Canyon dives into the backline, gets rid of the Vel'Koz. And that will be that. I feel like Gen G
jumping on his face and killing him in his sleep tonight. Yes. Nightmares, dreams, we're not sure which one, but right now at least, Vel'Koz died again.
He's dead,
to Canyon.
And that's once again, hopping into that shop like you were talking about. This Ruler does need to be careful, but instead he's just going to ult him. Yeah, there's the combo. Gen G, they can do that every single time.
Too bold from Canyon that time. That's what happens when everything's
straight. But like you say, losing bottom out of turret. Juve going to spend his time on the top side, and they get a free push in mid. Gen G now slightly out of position. We'll see whether Damwon actually want to start some sort of fight here, but a lot about them. If you weren't watching the Kesper Cup, you may not have fallen in love with Showmaker yet for playing Katarina into almost any game he wants to. But I'm scared, even if it is a support Vel'Koz. Super Soaker helping with his damage, just mildly. Top lane out of turrets. Both of them that are still remaining in trouble as Canyon launching into the backline just destroys life. Cannon Barrage stops Ruler from being able to even stand there, and they've managed to single out that one target they wanted to get rid of. Fly can't really do anything. Showmaker is an immovable object. They cannot get around, and Gen G routed once again. The Kha'Zix, so, and he can do a lot of damage waiting around this Baron pit, but look at how quickly it goes down. Nuclear just does so much damage. Peanut just pressured out of the pit, and that does mean the Baron going over to Damwon Gaming. So far, it has been such a beautiful game from this squad. The squad of rookies that haven't been in the... I'm taking notes, trying to work out what this meta is, and we said that it was going to evolve. Things were going to change. Noguri in trouble, or is he? Who's catching who as Showmaker gets himself out of the knockup from the Vel'Koz? In comes Fly. The choo-choo train is there. They do manage to get a lot of the combo down, but Canyon just Goomba stomping the members of Gen G. There are more leaps available. Can he get access to the backline? Nuclear goes literally nuclear on top of the backline of Gen G. And the base will be destroyed after most of the champions of the side of Gen G.
Damwon Gaming looking to big up some of the high expectations for this team. They want to close it now, and there's a chance they can.
Yeah, this Kha'Zix took control from very early on in this game and really showed what you can do with backline access that's given you for free. With the amount of stealth that he has, jumps on top of Ruler, half his health bar gone. But the Nexus is going to be the first one to be taken down. 12-2 was the... I guess. Able to spot whether any wards have gone in very recently, and now he's going to make his way in. Is that seismic shove going to land? It is going to hit onto Life, who tries to get out. It isn't able to quite get in there. We do get the knock-up right on the edge as the last auto. Is it there? And no, it's going to be the Ignite. And Hoyt picks up first blood on the bottom side.
Level 2 Talia damaged champions wasn't nerfed, and that means the champ...
Picked up by Noguri as well, so not necessarily the most common, as Peanut turns up in the nick of time and he's going to land a lot of damage. But the seismic shove is going to at least get him out. Zenith Blade is going to knock down a lot of those Little rocks on the ground, but that is not going to be enough for Canyon to survive through it. It will be a trade as life falls down once again. 1-for-1 probably feels a bit better here for Gen G.
Really interesting that Canyon never used his...
But already had that Runic Echoes completed. So now, once again, it's Peanut's chance, and here's the Wombo combo. I thought there might have been a Rakan there, but I could have also been wrong, Papa.
That's what you do when you have the Leona against Rakan.
This top lane dive. QV might be a little bit surprised about this one as Canyon just steps up. There's a gravity field there, and look at that burst damage. Just amazing. And Nogari picked up the turret aggro, and he's got a Sanguine pool to get out of it.
Feels like we're watching though, and we're going to see an Infernal for Rift Herald trade between the two teams.
Yep, Peanut knows that he's been spotted there as well as the Ward.
Probably going to be a multi-kill, so because of that, Gen G have to be pretty on point with how they play this Drake. Notice it's not a Infernal this time, it's Peanut.
Yeah, taking way too much damage there as the Arctic Assault was very late, but they just explode the Vladimir. It was all a bait the entire time. They trade 1-for-1 as Fly does end up going down, but that's not the team fight that Damwon wanted. They wanted to find a whitewash there, and instead they find themselves without their Vladimir.
And in desperation, they use multiple summoners there just to get a kill out of it because they're so worried that with Nogari dying instantly, this could happen.
He's in so much trouble. QV still does a heck of a lot of damage as the death rate, not quite enough, but the Chaos Storm got him the heck out of that fight, and Peanut has already...
So important that they blow up Nogari. Ends up being a 1-for-1, but because of the teleport, that's the last point that we have to note.
Thank you, providing that front line that Gen G needed.
So let's tell you what you need to look for. So here we go.
Yeah, lands the ult. Peanut trying to demonstrate that for us right away as Chains of Corruption not going to get in there as Canyon does his best to escape, but there was no getting out of that one as QV just plops the Chaos Storm right on top of him.
And it'll be a very beefy Sejuani.
And also go in, use that beef, and then come back out again, and then everything's okay. They do get themselves able to push this one forward, but the gold is in favor of Gen G. Can Damwon find the fights that they're looking for? They're looking for it now as in goes the quickness. Grand entrance there, but Ruler does have the flash to get him out. The weave as well. The Vanguard's edge. Massive damage coming in from Fly, but life is getting taken down. The Vladimir is still gigantic, and the Aurelia is going to fall. Crimson Rush not there, but the Chaos Storm is going to fall down. It's a 1-for-1, another grand entrance, but Hoyt has to get himself out of there. So brittle.
Showmaker missed his ultimate at the start, so there was no fear beyond death to be potentially arming. Damwon walks up.
Yeah, QV, the flash from Nuclear, actually just trying to burst him down. He's so close to death, but is going to pick up the kills. And now Life, there is nothing he can do. He's a facilitator, not a killer. That Zenith Blade is not going to find Nuclear, and Damwon Gaming steal all the kills and the turret.
And that is some next level capitalization, and Ruler can't get too many autos into the fight.
And Showmaker's Disdain actually just pulled the Aurelia away from Hoyt, so that she didn't have time all series long. That was our question for them when we started this. It's continuing to look good as they want to blow up the Vladimir yet again, but he gets the Sanguine pull-up. Hoyt able to stop the Leona from being able to further CC the Vladimir. They managed to pick him up.
Most of the inner turret, bot lane, inhibitor turret goes down, and Gen G, they're on the ropes.
Yeah. This Nexus, only a couple of turrets there, but Nogari, he's just going to get rid of the champions underneath his Ruler. See you later, mate. You are not going to survive that Hemo Plague as two members die in the blink of an eye. Fly looking on in horror from the relative safety of his fountain, but how much safety actually is that as Life turns up, wonders why everyone is dead. You're going to have to go home. It's a 2-0 for Damwon Gaming in their debut game at the LCK.
What a statement to be made by the new challenger team, now LCK rookies, a 2-0 over the runners-up of the Kesper Cup in Gen G. A fitting answer to the question of, okay, Damwon were 3-0'd by Griffin, Gen G 3-0'd by Griffin. Which of the teams is stronger? Triumphantly today, we can say Damwon Gaming. Nogari has this Vladimir that